Another interesting person has been Piers Morgan.
He's coming from a different place from Tucker Carlson, completely different place. He is coming from the position of liberal Zionism.
I think to his credit, he's platformed many Palestinian voices. He's platformed many people who are very, articulate in their criticisms of Israel. Bassem Youssef, he's platformed doctors who've gotten back, whistleblowers. This is his pushback against Israeli guests.
It's none of your business whether the journalists view their safety as being at risk.
I'm sorry, you haven't heard the reasons yet. The first, of course, is the safety of the journalists, and I appreciate you don't accept that. The second...
I think it's a load of nonsense.
The second is the safety...
The idea you're doing is that some quaint concern for the safety of journalists is bullshit.
That was reason number one. Reason number
bullshit.
Reason number two.
So, we can see that. He's not just... He's doing exactly what he'd normally do to guests who are pro-Palestinian. He's butting in. He's not allowing them to finish their sentences. He's being condescending. And he started to do that a lot, right? But this clip is the one from 3 months ago. And he's often had Mehdi Hassan on the show. And again, you're going to see a monologue from him where he's very critical of Israel. But there's a few nuggets in there which I think are very revealing.
President Trump now says it's time for Netanyahu to wrap it up. Israel is allowing some aid to trickle into Gaza after an 11-week blockade, but aid workers say it's a drop in the ocean. And the US president has acknowledged that a lot of people in Gaza are starving. Shamefully, Hamas still holds 58 hostages and is watching the total destruction of Gaza and its people because it doesn't want peace and it doesn't value human life. It's increasingly difficult to argue that the exact same statement doesn't apply to Netanyahu's Israeli government. And I have resisted going as far as you have done in your criticism of the Israeli government. I resist no more.
What do you make of what he said there?
He's coming from a different place from Tucker Carlson, completely different place. He is coming from the position of liberal Zionism, which basically says a plague on all your houses. There are extremists in Israel and there are extremists on the Palestinian side. He repeated again that Hamas doesn't care a jot for human life. I don't agree with that assessment at all. I think of Hamas as a product of a resistance movement, and whether you have Hamas there or not, there is still always going to be a strong element of the Palestinian body politic that will resist through armed force, principally and simply because they can't get any movement politically.